What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Open Mic Network. What's up, Nick? You were at the Tigers game tonight. Did you have fun? Tigers getting the win 3-0. I caught maybe a half inning, even though it was on ESPN tonight. But I did see that they did hold out and get the win. We should be good to go. We got our last game with the Padres here. Let's go probably back with the classics, I guess. We'll go with those. Those are those. Go with those. We'll just go with our homes. What's up, King Pride? They're finishing up Survivor Series. I thought Survivor Series was last night. Torkelson, probably need to sit him. So let's do. Let's go. Vierling can play third. And who do we have at third? He can play first, can he? No? But Keith can. Let's go with that. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Tonight. Gotcha.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers.
Shouldn't worry about that. $38-45, nice.
And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost
welcome in, everybody.
Today's starting pitcher, Jackson Jobe. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was
outstanding.
Hope
everybody's had a great weekend.
Great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Doing the four-man elimination tag matches.
That one catches the zone, and we're underway in Detroit. That one to first.
The one thing I didn't, because I just had Survivor Series in mind. When you get in those 5-man matches, for whatever reason,
One of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Jackson Merrill.
And Boog, he's a fun
whoever's
definitely
kind of in control, or you know,
in his hands, but for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound, and when he gets
on
his foot down on time
the
and starts his
offensive,
swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone.
they all tend to kind of celebrate
the baseball a lot.
way too often,
It's a tough pitch,
which opens the door for
the best pitch
the
you're
person
gonna get
who's
in
kind of
the
getting
bat.
beat
That
down
fastball was down
to
and
make a
out.
tag. But I noticed that happen
You're gonna
way
catch up
too
to
often.
one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Joe.
And I don't remember it in
That's
other
the
years
last
being
time
that
out
bad.
throwing a complete game. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Dude, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
One out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's
There
a
we go.
strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Liner.
That's
base
going to
hit.
drop.
And that gives Manny Machado a chance to hit with 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane.
All right.
And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something.
And that'll do it. Padres leave one. The Tigers coming up. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on
All right.
the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team the
All right,
opportunity
Kerry.
and a chance to win every time he took the mound. On
See what you can
average.
do
And when you
here.
look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Rip to third.
Ah, right to the third baseman.
Handles, throws to first, and a quick out number 1. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. One guy leading the
See
way
all this.
offensively for this club right now, Riley Green.
Well, he's riding a power streak right now. There's no doubt about that. 6 home runs in his last 10 games. This guy's been very consistent throughout the season, but especially right now, he's locking it in, doing some damage in terms of slugging. And when he steps in the box,
the
you
first
don't wanna
base.
take your eyes off the screen. He may
Had
miss a long
Team
home run.
SmackDown, Ravishing Recruit, Nakamura, Street Profits, Team NXT, Baron Corbin, Sean Spears, Briggs, Brooks Jensen.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's
Damn, that's a hell of a run.
fought off foul.
Nick, are you still in here?
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially 2 strikes.
Yeah, especially to get down to the last guy.
To the right side. He takes it on his own, and the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise. Scoreless after
Oh, shit.
1.
Hold up a second, guys. I've got a near drink spill about to happen. Hold on.
Back here in Detroit, all set for the start of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Jason Hayward. Job measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, so I've got to get somebody to come out and look at our fridge, our freezer, more specifically. It's one where it makes the ice inside the freezer, and it makes two different kinds. It makes the regular cubed ice, and then it also makes like a shredded ice. And on the shredded side, the cubed ice makes the ice just fine. On the other one, it's almost like the water just goes into the thing and just doesn't really produce ice. It just collects and makes huge blocks of ice. And so we had gotten it kind of chopped up, and I thought, I'll just put a big, huge, block of ice in my drink. And I didn't fill the drink up all the way, and then I looked over, and it was I guess as that block started melting a little bit, it started adding more liquid to the drink, and it was right on the brim of the cup. But it was close. It almost took out one of the external hard drives, but we're good. All right.
Joe back to work. There's a strike. Just missed.
Damn.
That's down. That's a ball.
Come on.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul
Welcome.
ball.
Those of you that are just joining us, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Twitch, welcome in.
That one just misses. And a full count now.
If you are here for the first time, don't be shy. Hop in the chat, no matter where you're watching.
This one in the air. Keith under it. Squeezes it. And there's one away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there.
Dude, Connor Joe has been
Looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end
a little bit of a
just
problem
beat
for
him.
us
Instead of a
last
line
time we
drive
played.
or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Foul ball there. No score here in the second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Get him here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down. Base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Eggy Rosario digs in now.
I asked over in Discord the other night,
Right through there for a
if
strike.
anybody is here that has played RoboCop, what do
2 outs,
you...
base is empty.
Is it worth getting? Right now it's on sale
Up the middle. That's a hit.
in the Xbox store till tomorrow for $5.99. I do have it.
The last 10 games or so,
It was a
they've
free
been
game a
fun
couple
at the
of
plate
months
for
ago
him, so
on
that one has
PlayStation.
to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot
And I
the
did
ball
download
well.
it
Didn't square
or
up as
add
much
it to
as
my
he
library
would
over there,
like,
but
that's a good
it's
approach.
only
Being
playable on
Here's
PS5. I
Silva
don't have a
Cornelius.
PS5. I've got a
Stands in
PS4.
now and watches strike one.
So I added it to the library in the if there is a situation where I do get a PS5, which a couple months ago looked like it was a pretty good possibility. But
Number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field.
since I found Restream, there's not really a need to have the PS5.
Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling.
And I'm not really streaming the universe anymore, so that was the other thing.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Now 1-1.
Damn.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short, Rosario.
Right to the shortstop.
Slings to first in time. Now a chance for Trey Sweeney. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Next one misses. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Xavier Woods versus Fiend, Boogeyman, Kane, and Taker.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Probably not going to be a good night for
there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers are shut down there. We'll move to the third.
Xavier
Welcome
Woods.
back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
Check swing, called strike. On the ground to third, Vierling gets it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
McIntyre, Logan Paul, and Kofi have been eliminated.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And that's
a
off
ball.
the inside edge. 1-0. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. To first.
Yeah, I'm only going to do a 2-week build for Royal Rumble, since there's only going to be the 2 Rumble matches and then four other matches.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
Damn.
Top of the third, no score. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Keith takes it himself. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we're still knotted at 0.
Which we just had.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out
Starcade.
the from around the league.
If you guys have not checked it out, there is a link in both chats. Check it out. Probably,
Ground ball towards first, but foul.
I don't know, might be the best overall show
Been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at
that I've had in
Specifically talking about
the
first
almost
pitch.
3
These
years
guys are
of the
swinging
universe.
more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering way upstairs. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Just from the matches, I love the way that everything played out. I mean, obviously, I'm the one booking it, so no surprise like what happened, but just I think that, like the match, like the way the matches went, the order of the matches, just had a really good balance and went from one, you know. So check it out.
In the air, fairly deep to right
You go,
field.
Javi.
Reaching for
Oh.
and brings it in.
Woods just eliminated the brother of his destruction.
Those are really fun to make.
Woods versus Boogeyman and Fiend.
Strike catcher Dylan Dingler. There's a swing and a miss.
If Binky was here, he'd be all over that.
And that is out of play. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 9. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Damn.
Slap the other way, foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side, McKinstry.
Guess which student has a better
Slings
chance
the
of
first.
getting into
Leadoff hitter
options?
retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Headsets.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fitting kind of weird.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
It's going to go up.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Sweeney brings it in. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's
All right.
He popped out his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing.
Damn.
And a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league.
He's going to get through.
And that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys.
See, Connor Joe, he's been a problem for me.
They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Meadows.
That'll get us out of here.
And that's the 3rd out.
Here we go.
Padres leave a pair. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings and chases a 1 there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame.
I'm not sad this is the last time we're going to see the Padres.
Aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Good eye right there.
They've been a pain in the ass.
Stays alive. Up and in. It's 2-2. There's a swing and a drive.
There we go.
That's back there. And it is gone. His 16th homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
All right, Kerry getting us on the board. Maybe a little bit more to the middle. They got through.
That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. one is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
All right, come on, Riley.
That one outside.
Nope, that's outside.
Ball
Ball.
1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
There we go. Stay fair.
Ball well struck. Way back there. And that
Nope.
one's gone.
Oh, it is. Okay.
He'll circle the bases.
Kind of looked like it was
It's
gonna.
their
It
second
did.
home run of the inning. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the
There we
ball
go.
well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Yeah, it's gonna. No, it's gonna go up.
And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
That was gonna be out of the zone, but it was not.
No question about
Damn.
this one. It's out of here.
All right. Bats are heating up, boys and girls.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Third home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 down, Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pull Musgrave now. It's just what the doctor ordered.
Next offering is in
Ooh.
for a strike.
0-2.
That one
No, that
missed.
missed.
Missed
2-2.
inside with the curve. In the air, left field. Joe on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And
Got him.
that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 4. It's the Tigers. Joe back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1.
Ornelas, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Nope. Ball.
Next pitch is outside.
Job got a complete game win last time out. Don't think
Swing
That's
and a
gonna
line
happen
drive.
again
That's
here.
a base hit into center field. So a runner
he started the game
aboard
off
to start
kind of low on energy,
the inning. And here's the catcher,
or lower than the
Ethan
full
Salas.
meter.
And a foul ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Jackson
4 of the
Merrill.
game.
Popped up. McKinstry. He makes the grab. 2 away down. Now it's going to be Brandon Lockridge. Ripped on a line. Meadows makes the
Got
grab
him.
on the run. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here is Colt Keith. That's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge under
That's
it.
going to be out number 1.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now it's Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. Hard hit, right side. The throw
Right to the
first.
second base.
Baez gone on the play. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside with a breaking ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui preparing to come on if needed. Morahone getting loose as well. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him,
Shit.
slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at Comerica Park, top six. Luis Arraez stands in.
Let's see if we can
At 96, that pitch is in
get
for a
Job
strike.
through this inning and then
0-1.
go to the bullpen.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
It gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Got a piece of it.
Arraez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Oh, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he
1-2.
wants.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side.
We'll take it.
Keith settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Jason Hayward getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Good to see Jason.
Now, and here is Connor Joe. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Sweeney makes the
Got him.
catch. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there.
All right, heading to the bottom of the 6th. We got Matsui. I feel like we've seen him every game this series.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. And delivers outside. Bullpen action for the Padres. Ron Marinaccio, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air.
Oh, no.
It's caught for the out. 2 out, space is empty. Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Tigers. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for San Diego, Eggy Rosario.
Go Hannafy.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan Hannafy. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Now a fly ball to right center. Meadows makes a nice running catch. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. 1 for 2. Just missed. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Sweeney under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Ethan Salas, the next up for the Padres. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top.
They're saying that's 97 miles an hour, but looks like an awful slow 97.
This to third. Throws across the diamond. That's
go.
Number 3. We're
All
back
right.
into the picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morahome.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even
2-1.
close there. And it's 2-1. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter.
We'll take a walk.
Showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it stays fair.
Nope, we're going to stay. I guess we maybe could have made it, but my luck, it would have been a throw right to second.
Matt Vierling. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Come on.
The 0-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Line drive, base hit right field.
Go, Riley. Go, Riley. Go, Riley.
At the corners with nobody out. Trey Sweeney now to play. 0 for 2 in this one. Just
No,
missed.
ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That clips the corner.
Ooh.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fought off foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. There's a slider. 0-1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's
Son of a
2 in row.
bitch.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having
That's
a
going to
hard
be
time
out number
sleeping,
3.
trying to figure out.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the. Back here in Detroit, now Jackson Merrill. Hannafy back to work.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Swing and a miss. Oh, and
Damn, he lost his bat.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Brandon Lockridge, the next to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is.
Oh, man, that's bad.
Padres trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the
That
8th.
is bad.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Arise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle, base
It's
hit,
gonna get through.
and that keeps the inning going. Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 in this one.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Strike 1.
0-1. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Yep.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Hopefully
Ron
batting for the
Marinaccio.
last time in this one.
He last pitched 2 days ago. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dylan Dingler. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going
As
back
we like to call him, out number 1.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball.
Okay,
1 strike.
swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And it gets by him.
There you go.
Man at first. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now it's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swings through that.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder
be a
to
little
get
more
to that
patient
one. He's
there.
going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back.
McKinstry, we don't even need a hit. Just sacrifice in a run.
Bottom half of the 8th inning.
You could at least do that.
Chases the change
Nope.
up in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strike.
Can't even do that.
Well done behind the dish. Here's Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. So it's second and third.
They're walking us.
Intentional walk.
Pussies.
Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Veerling has hit a home run in this one,
For
though. So.
Detroit, Matt Veerling just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Line to left.
And it's going to drop.
One run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 5-0.
We may have been able to get that third run.
With a 2-run double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard.
Yeah, go to the
So
bullpen.
They turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Robert Suarez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of mind.
That's inside.
Every
That's a ball.
outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Bringing the
1-1.
cheese on that one.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in.
I don't get to get a double.
They're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the
Second
full side,
double of the
then
year.
up front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Colt Keith.
That's
Lifted
out
in the
number
air,
3.
Left field, pretty well struck. Joe makes the catch. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do
We're going to try to
Growing up,
stick with
who's your
Hannafy.
favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still.
just
Is there
not
a
have to
reason?
burn any other arms.
Well, I love the
in this one.
Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah,
There's a
and
little glitch in the
guys
commentary
utilize
there.
the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same.
Talking
as
about the
having
Philly
an actual
Fanatic
look.
and
Joe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the air, right side.
that's good.
And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well,
Thanks for playing, Connor Joe. Have a
the
seat,
cold
please.
zone on the hitting chart just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that'll do it.
There it is.
The Tigers salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series.
Another
you
win
get another
for
two
the good
coming up,
guys.
And you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little
I
further.
think we go on the road after this. Yeah, we actually got to save, which I guess he did pitch the last 3 innings. Oh, got some XP. Oh, damn, we have another home series. All right. Next, we've got the Baltimore Orioles. Let's see what our uniform options are here. Custom. Kind of like those. We'll go with those. Oh, God, the city. I really hate the City Connect. should be healthy. All right. Well, thanks everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. Hope you are all having a great Sunday night / Monday morning. Could be Monday morning where you are.
Fans and welcome.
Sunday morning, Sunday night where I am.
It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers.
It did just cross midnight for those of you on the East Coast, or it could be mid-morning if you're watching somewhere overseas, which does happen on occasion, so welcome in. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the Open Mic Network. Normally, if you're watching on YouTube, normally it's we are a wrestling channel, but we do these open mic nights and play some other stuff from time to time. Right now, we're playing some MLB The Show, but we've got some. Going to be playing some Indiana Jones at some point, maybe some RoboCop too. I think I may pick that up once the stream ends tonight. It's only, for those of you on Xbox, it's only $5.99 over there. It was free a couple months back on PlayStation, but if you are on Xbox like I am, you can pick it up.
Taking a look at today's
It's
starters,
through tomorrow, I believe, for only $5.99.
Recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
Okay.
First pitch coming
I've seen
your way
enough
next.
pregame. Oh, we got some rain. That's always fun.
Just about set to go now. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year, so consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep him in the ball game.
I really need to hate.
give them an opportunity
I really
to win
need
the
to
ball
stop
game, even if it's a
if I can talk.
low-scoring day
I
for
really
the
need to stop.
offense.
I know they keep going with these City Connect
And
uniforms,
if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
I
Really good tunnel action
absolutely
there.
hate him, so I need to
Picture-perfect
stop.
slider to get the strikeout. Starts over the middle of the plate and then dives
When it
hard
defaults to that,
off the
switch to
outside
something
corner.
else.
You know, he's probably thinking about the fastball he got the pitch before, and there's no way to hold up when you tunnel that well.
And that's outside.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Throw on to Torkelson. And a couple of quick outs. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
3 up, 3 down. Did get a strikeout though, so. Skubal doing what Skubal does.
And today's starting pitcher, Kyle Bradish. What do you have on
She
him,
did get the
Singy?
win tonight.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he
For the
sets
alternate
up so
universe
nicely
Tigers.
because of the velocity on the fastball. Will
Our
elevate
guy Nick
that
was
and
apparently at the
when he's
game. He hopped in
the
at the
count.
start
What I
of the
love
stream,
about
but
him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity
he
seems
is
to go up.
he is gone.
That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Bradish with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
They're gonna get it.
On his horse.
No, they're not.
There in time, it falls in the gap.
We're going 3.
Now around second, going for third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Maybe his first triple of the year.
He was all over that one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap.
We'll take it.
Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3.
That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tags
We're coming
for
home.
And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
One down, base is empty. Swing!
I don't know why I swung at that.
Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
That was dumb.
Here's Riley Green, second in the AL in home runs. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Green launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one pulled foul.
And he got a good piece of that one, too. Just a little too early.
Right side, Mateo. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And there's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistent.
That one is
Ooh,
absolutely belted. And it's out of here.
It's gone.
The home bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a
Come on,
clutch
Scoobs.
swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
Fouled off left side. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it in for the out. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Pulls that one foul. Scooble, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Pitch misses.
That's why the Tigers better back up the
Power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower.
Brinks truck and pay him.
To his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Baez makes the play, and there's 2 down.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
And that one fouled off. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Got him swinging. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Good job, Tyler.
We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Bradish back to work. Swing and a high fly.
Damn.
Left field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And
Gone.
into the bullpen for a
Day
home
off
run.
was good for him.
An absolute smash to left. His 12th of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Next to hit, Trey Sweeney.
Ah.
Miss. It's 0-1.
Saw it coming in and
24
just
years old, and they
was a
went out and
little
made a
too-
trade for him last season. Foul ball there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Got him swinging on the
Damn.
curveball. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Colt Keith will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Come on.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
One out.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Fuck.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Should let that one go.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Come on, Hobby.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Solo shot for Detroit this inning, and it's now. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Ooh.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's downstairs. Down 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Down a little too low there.
That misses the zone, and the count now even up. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Down the line. And that drops foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. He didn't make
There we
it
go.
easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start. And
Took enough pitches, but we finally got him.
This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside.
The guy at the plate.
Oh, come on.
Slider out of the hand.
It's like all over the plate.
Very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Sends it to first, and the Orioles set down in order. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. The right-hander back to work. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not...
Oh, now this is blasted.
Goodbye.
Back there, on its way, gone. And they add a run. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
But he did.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Right through there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, throws to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
And now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Tags the runner for one, and no throw. He's into first easily.
Damn, what was he, taking a nap? He was so proud of himself that he made the tag.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Didn't think, oh, probably ought to try to throw out the guy
Pickoff throw
with 66 speed, trying to run to first. Let's see if we can make him pay here.
Now
Nope.
pop up on the infield. That is the inning.
That's all right. Last time Torkelson kicked off an inning, first batter he hit a home run.
And
So.
this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That clips the corner.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Henderson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes. Ball.
Damn.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one.
Hit a homer last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to third.
Oh, good snag.
There
You go.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there.
Great
The hot corner.
defense there from Zach.
Back at Comerica Park, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Spencer Torkelson. Foul ball.
Ooh, I think he's got another one in that bat.
Might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Outside.
Damn. Thought that was gonna.
Short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Sweeney in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Come on, Colt. There we go.
High and deep right field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here.
Get yourself out of that
A
iceberg
gigantic
state you've been in.
Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 4-1.
I feel like he hasn't gotten a hit in like
Run of the game.
They're having a lot
weeks.
of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Now, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over
Come on,
the fence.
Javi.
And now it's Baez. Breaking ball misses down and away. We haven't seen
Javi needs one too. Come on.
and the
Come on.
umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Yeah, there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one
2-1.
missed.
No.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive.
Oh, damn.
In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out.
On to the 5th.
1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
Look at that smile. He's like, finally. Home run.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And
All
the
right.
batter now, Colton Cowser. And there's the strike.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys
Come on.
capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet. He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They're going to go a long way as
1
well.
ball, 2 strikes.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got
Go.
him.
Is that number 8?
7 strikeouts. for
7.
him.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters.
He's got to be leading it.
Gotta find a way to break
MLB
his
in
rhythm,
strikeouts.
Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit.
Oh,
get off
shit.
the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. And
Go.
the Orioles leave 1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in, Jake Rogers.
Charlie Morton.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
41. Atlanta, Pittsburgh, Philly, Houston, Tampa Bay. Atlanta,
Moving
now
in the
Baltimore.
bullpen, Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto also getting ready.
Soto, former Tiger legend.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Had him way out front of the slurve.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
1-0.
Carpenter
Jesus.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. And strike two.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next one off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a drive, deep right field.
Damn.
There. Gone.
Second of the game.
Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Start those
It's
MVP
5-1.
chants now.
That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly.
I feel like the last time I streamed, one day last week, I feel like I couldn't get any offense going.
Around first and hustling for second.
Oh, this could be a mistake.
To second,
Nope.
pulls him off the bag.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands,
one out.
you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
McKinstry, the next to hit, takes outside. Ripped on the ground.
He's going to
to
move him over to
second.
third.
To first.
Thought about trying to bunt him
And
over, but we got the same
now
result.
here's the
So
Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one.
with the modern day Bash Brothers, we can get Riley to hit
And
one
it's
out.
fouled away.
667 with runners in scoring position this season.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field.
Oh, come on.
Back there. That one is gone.
Gone.
He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 7-1.
But unlike McGuire and Canseco back in the 80s, these dudes aren't
They're
juicing.
all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, go back to the pen.
Albert Suarez comes on now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swings.
I don't know why I swung at that.
0-2 now.
That was
That
dumb.
was like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
So Torque takes the
Damn. It's all right. Added some more
In this
insurance
inning,
runs.
The long ball was working, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back after this on the show. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters.
And that's a fair ball.
That's going to be a
Makes
double.
the turn and heads for second.
No doubt with the 99 speed.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow
Back up the
Now
middle
they're
and a
gonna
base
score.
hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-2. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Come on, Scooble. It's only the 6th.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Not looking to try to get you out here this early.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Mullins aboard here at first with nobody out. Just misses the mark outside the zone. And now it's even up. Hit on the ground might be 2.
Double play.
Here's Keith for 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him
All
out.
right. Well, we switch innings here. I'm going to need to
So one run
switch
in the
battery
inning
packs.
On this base hit, it's 7-2.
Be right back.
You're dialed into the show. Back here in Detroit, now it's the shortstop, Trey Sweeney.
All right. We should be good to go.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments.
Colt, you got another one in you?
And that
Nope.
one is lifted in the air. Cowser sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Javi Baez digs in right side.
Come on, Javi.
First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill.
Ball. That's bullshit.
Scooble winds and deals. Swing and a foul out of play. And a ball evens the count.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm probably going to go ahead and yank him.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser, 1 for 2.
Much as I hate
Here
Cobb.
comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Cobb gets the ball now.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman Kobe Mayo.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. Right through there for his
Welcome in to those of you joining us over on YouTube. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. If you're here for the first time, welcome
missed by a lot. And the count
to
is
the Open
1-1.
Mic Network. Don't be shy. Hop in the chat. Say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. If you have a favorite team,
And foul ball.
tell us who it is. If it's the Orioles, I apologize. There we go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been kind of a quiet night tonight.
Three up,
That's all
three
right, though.
down for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2.
Good steady streamer on YouTube, so glad to have you guys here.
Aiken on the pitch out of the pen here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Rogers at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. He swings and fouls one off.
Come on.
And that's down and away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pitch misses there. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult.
Carey have a
to
third
keep it
homer in
fair.
him.
You're just going to make it a long strike at best.
Nope.
You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside.
2 home runs and a triple. Pretty good day
If you're a little quick, the ball gets hit
at the
hard
ballpark.
somewhere, and it's not foul.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the DH, Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball. Next offering is foul back. Two outs. Ripped to third, but hit.
Catch.
And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8th inning coming up. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Only 16,000 in the crowd. Come on. Best team in baseball.
Out of the zone and a called strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Damn.
And downstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Laureano into box again, takes a strike. Just missed. Working down at his.
Yeah, thought he used to.
Zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Swings over the
Got him.
splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ripped to short. They take the force out. Third out. So it's no.
All right. Bottom of the 8th.
Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gregory Soto.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been
Drop,
really
drop,
tough to
drop.
get to. You see
Ah,
the
no.
ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Soto, a former All-Star, 30 years old now. And he
a
was
former
born in
Tiger.
the Dominican Republic.
There
Down
we
the
go.
ground up the middle, that's a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's
go,
really slowed
Spence.
the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a beach ball.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Fine, it was still a ball. Oh!
A foul.
Early on that one.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Green.
We'll
the
take
runner
a walk.
first with one gone.
They don't happen often.
Swinging a foul straight back. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And an automatic.
Automatic.
Hops the fence.
I mean, I would have went 3 even if he would have got thrown out. We were going 3.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Second and third here, 1 away.
Damn, got a piece of it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory.
Couldn't hit that to the outfield to then bring. Oh,
Makes the play. Runner tags
it's like I didn't hit the button.
He pumps the brakes and returns to third.
It's the AI decided they were gonna
Colt Keith getting ready to
mess
hit.
with me there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes,
Yep.
he did.
0-1.
Next offering is outside. Swing.
Why'd I swing at that?
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 2.
That sucked.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
I guess I'll stick with Cobb, even
Cobb
though
back to work. Right through there for a strike. Cobb throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
Now batting.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball right side. Torkelson steps out.
One more to go.
2 down. So they're down to their final out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th.
there we go.
And that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at
All right, while this post-game wrap-up happens, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. We'll play one more. We'll play Game 2 of this series before we call it a night. So don't go anywhere. We'll play one more before we shut it down for the night. I will be right back.
Here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Alright, we are back. Get out of this one. Hey, we unlocked a show pack. Eflin, Flaherty. We'll go with this one. Let's see. That's pretty similar. We'll go with that one. And for us, let's go spring training. What the hell? What the hell? But welcome in, everybody. If you are just tuning in, just joining us, welcome to the stream. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Open Mic Network. Usually we do wrestling content, but on these open mic nights, here lately we've been playing some baseball. So I can promise that you're going to see some strikeouts, both when we're pitching and batting, but also going to see a lot of home runs. So go big or go home, right? But glad to have you here. This will be our last one of the night.
Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Singy, today's starter is really
Don't need to see all
and
this.
we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill today, Jack Flaherty. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
No, that
Well,
missed.
Boog,
That's
I
the
can
ball.
tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do,
That's
man,
gonna
it's
drop.
going to be a fun one to watch today.
Green
No.
grabs it on the run.
All right,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
we'll take it.
In the air out towards right center. Baez sizing this one up. And there's two down. 2 outs, base is empty. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. On the ground. And that chance
Pretty quick
handled
inning.
to first. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. The Tigers coming up. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Zach Eflin. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss.
All right, let's see if we can get
soft contact.
keep Carpenter's hot streak alive.
And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think.
And get on base.
Once you move to a ball game and you look up,
Last time
start. We'll see what he's got in this
was
one.
started with triple, 2 home
Went
runs.
up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it
Stuff.
simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Oh, way too
Gleyber
early.
Torres now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Tapped softly on the ground.
Double play.
Off balance speed, there's one. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, Man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now Zach McKinstry.
Who will be out number 3?
This one popped up. Henderson.
Mystic Mike calls it again.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Failed to make any noise. We played an inning. No score. Tyler O'Neill leading things off and takes a strike.
Had a home run in the last one.
Boom, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Jordan Westberg in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Westberg with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out.
Now, there are a lot of Tigers fans that
To the drop third strike.
want them to trade Flaherty again.
The next to hit for the Orioles.
I don't get to see the Tigers play as much
That one
where I'm
the
at.
other
But
way. And that gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
he signed last year as a free agent. They traded him at the deadline
For the Orioles. Hot shot
to the Dodgers.
first base, and he snags it to
Get
end
Trey Sweeney, who, you know,
One left for the
right now, at
Orioles.
least for
We'll go
us,
to the bottom of the
starting
second. No score.
shortstop. He wins the ring with the Dodgers, re-signs with the Tigers, I think on a 2-year deal this time.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Green.
The Tigers have another, Andrew Chafin? He's another guy that I feel that they've traded at least like twice.
And that'll fall for
He
a
always
base
ends up signing back with
man
Detroit.
on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder
All right,
be
Torque.
able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there,
Nope, hits into a double play.
Here's Mateo for 1. Onto O'Hearn.
We did take out
they made
Take
that
out the
double
second
play
baseman,
so
though.
easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And Riley just went right at him. Bam!
Trey Sweeney. Up
Didn't
now
know you were
for
going to get a little wrestling action tonight, did you?
Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
The open mic universe is everywhere.
Second inning here, no score. That's off the mark. 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is really
Take a
good.
walk.
3-0.
That one is inside ball 4.
Ooh.
And I mean, oh, so close.
I don't know that
Call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way.
other way. That might be controller throwing worthy if I'm the pitcher in that one.
And now here is Colt Keith. That one pulled foul. Keith matched a homer in his last game.
Yeah, broke like a 3-week hitless streak, too, in the
his
process.
second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Ground ball up the middle. Mateo throws to first. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left.
Yeah, at least we had one guy
Here
on
at the
base.
ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Flaherty back to work. Line drive, and out
Go.
number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Inside, just missed. And that clips the inside.
That one got in there, though.
2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. That misses.
Ooh,
And
damn.
3-2.
Flaherty, can I get a follow?
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul.
Damn.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
Took a couple extra pitches, but we did finally get him.
Away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Green makes the grab.
It's just like his
Home
first
half of
inning
the
at
third
bat.
coming up.
All right.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Javier Baez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Maybe if he could walk, get a walk, get on base. Feel what that feels like under his cleats, maybe. Start getting some production out of him.
Right through there for a strike.
Damn.
Next offering upstairs.
You left earlier, Nick, before I was going to ask you how the game was.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
Oh, that was ugly.
Misses, struck him out.
That was
He's locked
ugly.
in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing.
13 Ks. He had 9 for me in the game before this one.
Swing and a high
What
fly
made
ball
you
down the
decide to
right
go?
field line.
Did you want to go see a winner? Is that what it
And
was?
Quickly 2 away.
And did you get to run the bases? Usually at Sundays, they usually
So the batting order turns over.
let you run the bases on Sundays.
The next to hit, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Line
Oh,
to
right to
second,
him. Out number
snagged on
3.
the bounce. What a play, inning over. 3 up, 3 down.
Oh,
Detroit,
my bad.
and we are
Did
still
Binky run the
scoreless.
base? Ah. So you working on a new lady, Nick?
Back at Comerica Park, digging in, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn.
She's a Tiger fan. At least she's got good taste in at least one aspect of her life.
Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to
There you
see
go.
in this one. They're swinging early, being
Well,
aggressive,
you said
but 1 or 2 pitches later, the
Church,
bat
so
is
that's,
over.
I mean, there's
That's
two
not gonna
things. She's a
cut it
Tigers
if it's not
fan.
resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more
She,
selective out there.
And the righty deals.
She goes to church. So those are two good
That's
things
a really
to
good take right there. Slider down and in.
to go.
Difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2-2.
It's all right though. Word of advice: don't bring her on streams. Just keep that offline.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, shortstop.
She coached basketball too.
At the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
Fourth inning underway, no score.
I thought you were making a comeback, man.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty.
Strike out of here.
Swing and a miss. Jack Flaherty picks up the strikeout. Orioles held in check there, and we're still knotted at 0.
That's good, though, man. Stay busy.
Back here in Detroit, bottom 4. Here's Gleyber Torres.
I mean, I feel bad because I've got people subscribing, so I
Still fires to first.
feel like I need to get on and
Missed opportunity there thanks to the
play at least a couple days a week.
Gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense,
It's just hard,
this is
too,
where you
because,
really wanna
like,
take advantage.
by the time tonight rolled around, I was
This inning,
exhausted.
make that error hurt.
And foul
I've
ball.
got normally with the videos, they've been coming out every other day. I decided to let Starcade marinate one more day,
That
and I'm
misses
gonna
the zone.
upload
And it's
Raw
ball
on Tuesday. So I've got Raw finished. I just have to record the commentary, record the voiceover,
tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
and I've got
Torres.
Nitro
This is
recorded. I don't have it
going
edited
out.
yet. Which I'll probably
Waits at
do
the bender for
a little
the
bit of that. Work a
strikeout.
little bit of that after
Boog, it
the stream
becomes
tonight.
pretty
but-
difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep
I've got it
swinging
down
or
pretty
give
quick
him
now.
space, what
The
exactly he
Starcade
needs.
was
But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that
Starcade was a little bit of a pain in the ass because it was 8 matches.
as quickly as possible.
Riley
Um,
Green up now for
It
the
ended up being
Tigers.
just under 35 minutes, which
Sliced hard but foul.
obviously I'm not showing bell to bell,
Man,
everything
first
bell to
one
bell.
away.
So I'm able to kind of whittle it down, depending on the matches. Like
On the ground to short could be 2. Here's Mateo for 1. Onto O'Hearn.
the TLC tag match,
1 error in the inning, but nothing more. On
that
the
one
top
edited
of
down
we
was
go.
still probably about a
We're
6-minute
tied.
match.
Nothing. Welcome back.
The main event was probably
So
5
far,
or
here's how the
6.
starters have performed up to this point.
But if it's like a Raw or a SmackDown
First pitch fastball
or a
is
Nitro,
in for a strike. Westberg measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last
normally
year.
I'll do like 4 matches. If I do a promo or some kind of cutscene thing,
There's another, and that's
I'll do 3 matches in that.
Well, take a look
And then
at
just
the
kinda make the
defense
matches a little bit
sequence here.
longer,
Pretty
so.
simple in terms of putting them away at the plate.
It's
Once
gotten
you're ahead
in
of
editing.
as a pitcher, you can
I
really
mean, that's what
get in the
my
zone and see how aggressive that hitter's gonna be
like
trying
TV
to
production,
protect
video
the
production,
batter.
film
Right there,
production.
clearly he was in swing
That's my
mode, but all you
background.
do is
That's what I went to
foul
school
that
for.
off.
That's what I got my degree in. But editing was always my least favorite thing. I fucking hated editing.
Just a little bit quick, front shoulder open,
Um,
backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it.
So like
Now here's the
I got
RB,
lucky the
Kobe Mayo,
year that I had to take, or the semester that I had to take editing.
and a foul ball.
One thing that stands out is the
They had
rookie
just
ability to
switched to a
generate
new
runs.
editing
It's
system
early, but he's already collected a few
across the
extra bases
department,
this
which
season. It's just been
they
an
got this
impressive
system
outing
that
so far.
nobody. Which I mean, if you can edit, you
Zone
can edit.
pitch
Like
after
there's not
pitch,
really.
he's been able to stay down. That's what's been
You know,
key.
you may have to get a little bit more
Battling
familiar
as he
with
fouls it away.
a different program or something, but for the most part, it's the same thing. But
Off the mark.
they were
And
using
the count 1 and 2.
a program, using
Two down, no
a software
and we're in the top of the 5th.
that we found out at the time was like, oh, this is huge in Europe, like, but nobody in America uses it. I'm like, what the hell is that? Good is that going to do us? And so
Got him swinging.
they had a lot of issues that semester
1, 2, 3, go the Orioles.
with
Still
the
no
system
score.
like crashing, like full on, like goes down. Any work that was
And
in
we'll
the
go back
system
to
was
the
gone
ballpark.
for everybody.
And now the first baseman, Spencer
So-
Torkelson.
It was nice that
And a swing and a miss.
like there really wasn't much that they could do, but editing was always my least favorite thing. And my roommate that I had, my best friend, editing was his
Down to the
area of
track, swing and a
expertise. So if
miss.
we ever needed things edited, we had somebody that, not only
One away
enjoyed
on the
doing
top
it,
third
but was
strike.
really good at it. So
wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you
So
how
it's been a-
decisive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count.
definitely been a
Somewhere
learning
near the
curve,
zone
but
that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious.
like I definitely feel like I've gotten a lot faster at it.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
And I don't really mind it, as much, because usually I'll throw on,
Colt Keith, he's 0 for 1.
if it's around like a Monday or a Friday,
That to right.
that's usually when I'll get Raw or
Kowski
SmackDown
on
watch,
his way over.
just kind of have it on while I'm, putting the shows together and stuff. And
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6.
It's not too bad.
Now, Adley Rutschman. And that's off the inside.
if you have not checked out Starcade, though, Nick, you need to check it out. Probably in 3 years of the universe,
There at the knees for a strike.
even though we're only about 6 months in of it exclusively being on YouTube and not being a streamed
1-1 is fouled off.
universe. Probably the video or the show that I'm most proud of. And there've been,
And that just misses.
you've been around for a lot of this stuff.
especially with 2 strikes.
We've had some crazy moments that have happened over the years, but
Back foot slider.
just overall show, start to finish,
Really love the pitch
probably the
sequence.
one I'm most proud of.
Pitcher and catcher on the same page.
From a
right
storytelling standpoint, I think that the matches were all really good.
Mateo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
The pacing, as far as like how I like the
And a swing and a miss.
order that I had the matches and kind of the flow in between, I thought was
their timing
really
today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
one of the better
Able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
card placements I've had up to this point. Like, some nice surprises, some good,
On the ground, right
satisfying finishes, maybe to
side.
some
Takes itself. 2 quick
feuds
outs
that have been going
to
on.
the 6th.
new champions,
Top of the Orioles lineup, Cedric Mullins will hit next.
ending
0
friendships.
2 in this one.
A
Foul
debut,
ball
some
there.
returns.
Tied up, and we're the top half of the 6th.
So for Royal Rumble, I'm only doing 2 weeks,
Finds the
which
zone. That's strike 2.
when I was doing everything here or doing everything on Twitch, I was doing a full month. I was doing 4 weeks of TVs, then the pay-per-views.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Since I moved it to YouTube, I'm only doing
Another
3
good
weeks of
inning for
TVs
him
and the
on mound.
pay-per-views.
6 shutout innings now, and we still have no score.
The Rumble, I'm only going to do 2 weeks because there's not. I mean, it's really just
We're
what, the
back.
2 Rumbles,
John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth and leading off
and
the
then I've got
bottom of the
4
sixth.
other matches
Javier
outside of
Baez.
that. So
First pitch.
there's not really a need for a whole lot of build.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Come on, Javi. He's got a piece of it. But I'm also going to do, like, as far as like the streaming stuff. That was dumb.
Struck him out. He's notched 4
Like when I did
strikeouts
Tribute to the
now.
Troops a couple weeks ago, we're going to do
And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingley.
probably not every
Wide
month
right,
in the calendar,
his
in the
first
universe
out.
calendar, but at least every other month do a live
And
streamed
going
event.
to the catcher.
Good
So
late
won't do
signal
one in
on that
January.
fastball.
We'll do one
Yeah,
in
so good. And by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
February. We've got Elimination Chamber. We'll probably do either Saturday night's main event, which will be just a WWE exclusive show, or Clash of the Champions for WCW. And then maybe do one of those every other month, where it's stuff going on in the universe, but it's not like, not that there's going to be anything that's going to be, you know, affect the universe, really. So.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Need to get some points on the board.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Just missed.
And then I want to start doing some reaction, either watch along, which we can't really do watch alongs, but live reaction.
And that one fouled off.
Streams. Those went pretty well when I've done them for some of the PLEs. I don't
Close, but called the ball.
think I've done one since maybe Elimination Chamber.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Damn it, that was stupid. Because I did a post show for both nights of WrestleMania, but I didn't do it during the actual show.
Back at Comerica Park, all set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Flaherty back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Jeez, what's going on? How are you doing tonight, brother?
Now, that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences. And
We're winning, so I'll take that.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
We won our first 2 games. This one, not going so hot. But.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Pitcher's duel here.
Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one back up the
Getting
middle.
on base here, though.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that misses off the
Oh,
inside
come on.
edge.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Nick, what time is the game you're going to tomorrow? Guessing probably afternoon.
Ball right side could be 2. Throw on to Torkelson, and O'Neill is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of
Guess
the pitcher
they-
to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball.
Even though it's summer, I don't think they really
On the
do
ground, down the line, and
Little
it's
League games during the
foul.
day.
On the ground to first, and it stays fair.
Oh, that sucks.
Headed for the
They're going to get on the board here.
He scores, and they have the lead.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across.
challenge?
I really like that
No.
swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking
Well, guess
opposite field as
we
he stayed
have
in
the
box.
ability to challenge, I
Wow,
guess.
that ends the inning, so we take a break.
6:15.
Goes at 1 on an RBI double. It's now 1-0.
We'll get some of that
Taking a look at our game summary.
Little League concession food.
And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. And now
Can't even
let's
get
get
on
the
base, much less get the tying run on base.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Come on,
Definitely got the hitter
McKinstry.
conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one's upstairs.
two
Ball
strikes.
1. Stays alive.
Probably shouldn't have swung at that one.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
What is that? Number 7.
And that one hit to first.
Oh, run it out, buddy.
Pick it up cleanly, and
No.
make it to first, and we'll see how they score.
There we go. Don't call it a comeback.
Your cleanup hitter, Riley Green, 1 for 2.
It's not Kerry Carpenter. There's no other guy I'd rather have up to bat right now
This one ripped, but
than
foul to
Riley
right.
Green.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the
Come on, Riley.
That one
There
is
we go. We'll
absolutely
take it.
belted. And no one can run it down.
Come on, McKinstry. Get your slow ass going.
Headed for the plate. He'll score.
There we go.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a great approach.
Yeah, get him out of there.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer
Spencer
Torkelson.
Torkelson's up to bat.
Bounced up the middle.
It's going to at least move Riley over to third.
In the bottom of the 7th.
Not a bad
One out
outcome.
runner on
Runner moves up
third.
to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run.
And we just need Sweeney to get something to the outfield.
It's a good at bat.
Anything to the outfield.
Sweeney in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Anything to the outfield will do.
Situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, come on, Trey.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets...
Swing and a miss.
Damn.
Struck him out.
Did they give out anything tonight at the game, Nick? Growth charts or lunch boxes or bobbleheads or anything?
How to deal with this guy right now.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You don't think? I was really hoping I was going to get up there this summer, try to make it to some games, but don't think it's going to happen.
Foul to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
Because the one stretch I think we could have made it work is when the All-Star game's going, which does me no good.
And 1-2.
Although I think the All-Star game is down here,
Scoring position.
down by me. I think in Atlanta, maybe.
Fouls it off. Still 1.
Not that I would go to Atlanta for the All-Star game. Not that I would go to Atlanta for anything. But no offense if we've got any
And that one hit 97
anybody
on the
watching
gun.
down in Atlanta. My least favorite big city that I've been to.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Come on, Colt.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Rutschman down to first. In time. So the drop third.
At least tied it up. I will take that.
Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. All even now. Back here in Detroit. And now the DH, Kobe Mayo.
Stick with Jack, but
The pitch. That one finds the zone.
I think they got a good shot.
So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
They're just
well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that.
they've had a great start to the year.
Even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it.
And it's been a while since.
And injuring himself.
I mean, you think about it. Like,
Next offering misses down and away.
it's a good time to be a sports fan in Michigan right now.
That one just misses.
Oh, come on.
Plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
You got the Lions, they're kicking ass.
It's a leadoff walk.
Pistons are back.
Go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one.
Tigers had that
Full count, but I guess he
unbelievable
saw it really
run
well.
last year.
It's a really nice plate appearance.
in the playoffs.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Tyler Holton.
Obviously, my Wolverines won a national championship a couple years ago.
Take strike one. Late swing, fouled off.
Your Spartans win a few games in basketball every now and then.
Over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Red Wings, I mean, I've not
Get on the ground to the right side.
really been keeping up with the NHL. But
There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I did see they traded for the Ducks goalie, maybe, or the Sharks goalie, one of the Southern California goalies.
Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
But they've just been on a horrible run.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he lays down a bunt. Throw on to Torkelson.
After so many years of being, like, maybe not winning the cup every year, but having the best team every year, and they just, I don't know. It's kind of like the Yankees. Like, they don't really scare anybody anymore. Now it's the Dodgers.
So here's Baez now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
All right, Javi.
That's to third, and that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
There's a swing and a miss. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
But the one thing the Tigers, they definitely need some bullpen help, for sure.
Foul ball still, a 1-2.
I still think they're going to try to make a run at Bregman again.
Go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just
I don't know. And he pops it up.
Pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
I don't know what it would cost to get him.
Has room, and he makes the catch.
There's always a
I
concern.
mean, they offered him more than the Red Sox, and he took the Red Sox offer in the offseason.
A donut, a pine tar rag. Catchers have to be really head.
Contract he's got, he can opt out. He's got a player opt out after this year. So if you trade for him, does he try to leave at the end of the year, go back to Boston, or go somewhere else? And so that kind of, I don't know that I would really offer a whole lot to try to get him.
Swing and a miss as he is late.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
But if you get him, and it's the difference in getting to the World Series versus not getting to the World Series.
3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter.
I mean, I think you got to pull the trigger because
got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Regardless of how young the team is, or you think, oh, we'll be back, or we'll get him next year. Like, you really can't take that approach. Like, if you've got a legit shot, you've got to go for it. We saw that with the Predators. They make it to the Stanley Cup. Maybe a year earlier than they maybe should have, but never even got close after that year. And then didn't really go into rebuild mode. They just kind of did a soft rebuild, or and it's just now they're god awful.
towards first.
There we
Fair
go.
ball.
But just like the Tigers before they had their run in the early 2000s, like they were god-awful, they were terrible. And then Illich all of a sudden decided he was going to start spending after spending on the hockey side for years. And then, you know, they went on a run. Yeah, let's get Parker in there.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first.
No World Series wins, but they did make it
2 outs, runner at
twice.
first. Here comes Gleyber
Had a lot of
Torres.
deep runs in the playoffs.
0 for 3 in this
Maybe 3
one.
times they made it. 2 or 3.
And ball 1.
Maybe just 2. I feel like they played the Cardinals and then the Giants, maybe.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy.
But again,
first.
Nick, like if a team doesn't have like a legit shot,
Nothing else.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
like you don't want to mortgage your future for nothing.
It's a stolen base.
Down go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
They are in the American League, which I think helps.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And that one clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated.
Looks like a ball to me.
Zone.
And
Pop
out
up,
number 3.
right side,
Damn it.
foul territory. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here in a base. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
There we go.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that is
Damn
a
it.
fly on a pitch down low. And the count's even at 2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Ryan O'Hearn in the on deck.
Sweeper
circle,
is
hoping to
not
get a
working
chance
for
to
us.
make a big impact here. Fouled off again.
Damn, what is that, like
Remains
7?
3-2.
6. 6? No, 8. Shit.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Come on.
He goes down.
Got him.
looking.
Took 37 pitches, but we finally got his ass.
So up next, Ryan O'Hearn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th.
I got a piece of it.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. The other way. Fair ball.
Ah, damn it. Want to try for 2?
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a
Oh,
way.
really? We're going to do this
The opposite
bullshit
way.
now?
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it,
we're
and
keeping
then
the current
extended through
pitcher.
the swing for the line drive base hit.
Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field. And
Wanted to
it's
keep him,
already
but
here at the ballpark, so we can get
his
back to
energy
action.
level was
Comes
pretty
into
bad
the
coming
game
out of that
after about an
rain break.
hour-long delay, and we're all ready to get it going again.
Oh, we got the slider.
Go ahead run stands at first. Next pitch is inside, and it's 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball
Get
right
there.
field. Meadows in position, drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
All right, come on, boys.
Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 2.
perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for.
Take a seat.
For strike three. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. CML Perez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And fouled off.
Well, no, I thought we were towards the bottom of the lineup.
And delivers outside.
Got some
movement in the Orioles.
some options coming up.
Felix Bautista, the closer of the staff, is throwing. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Come on.
And that's in the dirt.
Take a walk.
He's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that's
Probably should have let that one go.
left and out of play.
All right, get your rally caps on, chats.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Hit in the air, left
Out
field.
number 1.
Squeezes it, and there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Picked up an RBI in his last.
Can we get a walk-off here? Send everybody home happy.
So far.
Fought off foul.
Some of these guys, it feels like they're swinging toothpicks. Riley and Gary. It's like we're swinging clubs.
That's a base hit.
There we go.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is
on,
a step
Spencer.
or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Torkelson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Oh, swung way too soon.
That time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down.
Damn.
Winning run on first. That one found hard the other way.
That one a little too late.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Likes that one, I guess.
Outside low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Trey Sweeney in the on-deck circle, hoping to get
go,
a chance
let's
to make a big
go.
impact here. Ball 4
Take the walk.
and that'll keep the line moving.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
2 on, 1 out. Trey Sweeney digs in now. Just
Ball
missed.
outside.
Well, he's already
If I
in some
didn't
trouble
think
and falling behind
Torkelson
the
would get
count,
thrown out at
makes it
second,
even worse. Then you've got to throw the
I would
ball
try to
over
bunt it,
more
but-
of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage
Damn.
against a guy like this.
1-1.
Ooh, come on.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Colt Pete in the on-deck circle.
I mean, these are probably by far the worst hitters to have in this situation.
2 on, 1 out. Ball
Ah.
he walked it.
Oh, shit.
That keeps things going.
Oh, damn.
Walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The
Okay.
game plan
I thought that was
he's
strike
sticking to
3. I
is just not
didn't
going
realize it
outside
was
of what he's looking for up there.
only 1 strike. Here we go. Cole Keith, you have a chance to be the hero of the day. What's it going to be, Colt? Game winner.
In comes the winning run. And it's
There you go.
walk it off for the win.
That's for all of you right now watching on YouTube, everybody here on Twitch. You stuck with it till the end.
So we come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball
We
game.
walked it
Nobody
off
really
to,
wants play extra, so
end the
everyone's
night.
looking at
Colt
how we
Keith.
can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they need.
Rigged for Mike. That's bullshit, Nick.
One in the win column.
Colt needed that. He's had like 3 weeks of absolute ass at the plate. He did get a home run in the last game. And then gets a walk-off hit to score Riley Green. There we go.
And your final.
So because you guys stuck with it to the end, you were rewarded with a great finish. So we'll play again later this week. I don't know when. Like I said, we've got some wrestling videos coming out over on YouTube. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel, what the hell are you thinking? Hit that subscribe button if you're watching over there. We will have our next episode of Raw. Will be on Tuesday afternoon. We've got a short build. We've only got a 2-week build for the Royal Rumble. And if you have not seen Starrcade, it came out yesterday. It's, to me, I think it's the best show we've put together in the 3 years of the Open Mic universe. So check it out. And let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section. And let me know if you liked it, didn't like it, what you liked best, what you want to see more of, and we'll see what we can do. But we got Royal Rumble coming up. That'll be our next big pay-per-view / PLE. And this is my favorite time of the year as we build towards WrestleMania, and I've got some really, really, really cool shit coming for you guys as we head into WrestleMania. So this is I've been building up some of these things for about 6 months, so we're hitting the time of the year that I'm really looking forward to. So I appreciate everybody being here. All of you, we've had some great numbers in and out over on YouTube tonight, so thank you for being here for that. Of course, over on the Twitch side, our guy Nick was here, Cheese, King Prather, and who am I missing? Maybe everybody. I think that was everybody tonight. Kind of a quiet night. That's all right, though. We got 3 games in, 3 victories, and got to see a lot of home runs. So, for those of you watching on YouTube, this is where we say goodnight. Like I said, check out the video on Tuesday. Appreciate you guys being here, and hopefully when we play a little later in the week, you'll come back and hang out with us again. So good night, YouTube. Have a great Monday. Have a great start to your week. We'll see you back here in just a few days. Good night.